Hello, it's William Bell, and welcome back to our second video in this series where we're going to do some editing, some formatting, and a little bit more optimizing of our blog that we created in the first video so that we can go ahead and finalize it and post it on the web. Now, let's get our little notepad up where we have a few notes that we're going to use. Let me make this recommendation. Once you've written your blog, I know when we're writing, our minds are focused on the writing, and a lot of times we don't actually hear what we're saying because we're just focused on writing it. So I would recommend that you read your blog aloud after you've written it, because it will help you to pick up on some of the errors that you've made, both spelling as well as any punctuation errors that you've made, sentence structure as well, omitted words, and of course I do that all the time because I'm thinking a lot faster than I'm writing. Now, the next reason that I want to read it is because I want to get the flow, because I'm going to record it in a podcast and upload it so that I can create a link back to my site from a podcast site. And that will also create another form of content that will make it sticky, as well as give those who use podcasts an opportunity to download the podcast, because they may not want to come and read the blog, but they still have access to the information. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is we want to start a little bit of optimization. We talked about putting the link, so I'm going to start on the left and go to the right. You don't have to do it that way. Now, let's go ahead and add a few keyword terms in our blog so that we can optimize it and use it for our links. And I think since I didn't worry about the optimization when I was writing it, I'm going to have to go through and pick a place where we can do some optimization. So let's take a look at the blog, and we'll take this sentence right here. If creating content is your overriding purpose to start a blog, or let's say to start your blog, I suggest a platform like WordPress or HubSpot. Now, we have a keyword phrase here. So we're going to take that keyword phrase, we're going to highlight it, and we're going to click on link. When we click on link, we are going to link to a page, and the page that we will link to is an external link. So we will go ahead and copy this link that we've already got prepared here. Let's go down. These are just some notes for the video. So I'm going to take this link, copy it, and we're going to place it here. Make sure that we only have the HTTP in once. I'm going to open it in a new window, and we'll make it a no-follow link. And we just simply insert. The next thing I'm going to do while I'm here is simply to, let's create another paragraph there. I'd like to have short paragraphs in the blog, so that's a part of the formatting that we will be doing momentarily. Now we're going to find a place to do an internal link. So we'll add another sentence. And here's another place that we can include a link. This will be an internal link. And so we'll click here. And we're going to use this one. We'll open the link in a new window, and we'll pass on the SEO credit because it's already on our site. And that should take care of it. Let's make sure we got a good solid click here. All right, there are two links that are in the blog. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to, let's see, what do we want to work on now? We'll work on editing a sentence that I have here. So let's go through and kind of look at the blog. And we'll take this period out. We'll come down and copy this, the balance of this sentence here. And I'm going to enter that sentence right here. Okay, so we have that in. The next thing that we want to do is want to correct some spelling errors. So let's kind of just go through the form. I know there are some spelling errors in the document, so we're going to go through and we're going to catch those. And one of them, I believe, was right here. So there's the word should be platform, blogging here. And then we're going to change this to plan. And let's see, what is the next one? I think we have maybe one more correction that we want to make in terms of spelling. Oh yeah, we got the word basics. And we want to change that to basis. Right here, we're going to just take out the C and make that basis. And then we have, and I think that is in the last sentence, and we'll put it here. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go across and we're going to add a call to action. And to add this call to action, we're going to simply click, and let's say that we find a place where we might want to put it. I think I'm going to place one of them about right here. So I'm going to tab here. I'll put my cursor there. And we're going to click on call to action. We're going to create a call to action. We'll do a new call to action. You can use one that's already existing. We're going to build a button. So just simply click on it. It takes a little while to initialize and come up. So here it is. And then we'll put the text for our call to action here. So we'll say, watch the video. It's a little bit long, but it's going to sit right in the text, so it'll be fine. Now you can change the background color of the blog, of the button. You can also change the font if you want, the size. You can change the text color. You can bold it or you can italicize it. I'm going to leave it as is. I will change the color of the button, and I've already chosen a color, so I'm going to just go down and pick that color, which is a blue color for the button. And that would be this color. We'll copy it. We'll go down and we'll just simply paste it here. And that changes the color of the button. We'll click OK. And we'll leave the button shaped this way, and we'll click on Save and Continue. Now, we're going to put a link in here, and the link that we're going to use is for the video. We're going to put the same video in the blog post, but we're going to go out and we're going to get the link for this video. And to do that, we'll go out to YouTube. We're going to find this blog. So in order to get the link, we're going to click on Share. Notice that it has a shortened version of the link. We're going to use the long version, so we'll click on Options, we'll click Long Link, and then we'll copy this link. And we'll go back to the blog, paste in the link. All right, now that give you an opportunity to create a second call to action. And with this call to action, we're probably going to upload a document and just give them an opportunity to download some information. All right, so creating a second call to action, and this time we're going to make a different color button. So we're going to upload the button. Now you could upload an image, which is not a bad idea. You could upload an image because people click on images quite a bit. And we've shown you how to upload an image in the previous video, but in this one, I'm just going to use a button to test the colors of the button to see what happens. This allows you to sort of do a A/B split test. So let's just go here, and we're going to click on watch the blogging video on how to post. All right. And we're going to click on and change the color. We have another color already prepared. This time it's going to be green. And we'll see whether people like blue over green or green over blue. And see which one gets more clicks. And we'll go there. All right, we'll come back, we'll paste that in. Make sure it's pasted. We're going to click Save and Continue. Okay, we can go to a post here, or we can go to another link. And I'll just go back and get the link, which is this one. And then we're going to insert into the page. There's our link. Now, there's another thing that I want to do, and I'm going to center this. So let's do a little bit of formatting to center this call to action. And we can come back later and click on that, and you'll be able to view the stats on it to see what's going on. So let's go ahead and look at the HTML for this. We'll click on that, and we'll click on HTML code. All right, and we will find the button. So here's our button here, and all the way down to about here. Let's see, where is that? Okay, so here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this text. So, or center this so that we can format it for the center. And to do that, we'll just copy some code here. That's the open tag, and then here is the close tag. So we'll just copy that one out. And paste it here. Now let's see what we have. Let's go back, update. And now it's in the center. We can pull this up just a tad. Okay, so now we have that, and these will alternate because it will, once when you look at the blog, when a visitor goes to the blog, they'll see a green tag, and another time someone else will go and they'll see the blue tag, and we'll find out which of these tags are getting more clicks. So that's the way to do the A/B test when you set up your call to action. All right, now after we've done that, let's see what else we have on our list. See if we're ready to get to this part yet. All right, let's go ahead and do, I think we've gone across, and oh, there's one other thing. I want to paste the video into the blog. So now we're going to add the video where they can just see it. Now they can click to watch, or we're going to just put the video in here for them to take a look at. So I think I'm going to put the video about here. We will click on video, and when you click on video, it's going to open up this window where you can add the embed code. So let's go back out and grab the embed code. What we'll do here is we'll click on embed, and here's the code that comes up. We could change the code. We could use the old embed code. We're just going to use this iframe code here. We'll copy it and paste it. You can resize it by clicking here. So if you wanted it smaller to play in a widget, you could just do it here. But you just copy this code. You go back to the site. And you paste in the code. We want this centered also, so we're going to type in our codes as well, insert, and there is the video. Okay. Now, if you wanted to resize it, you could. I'm going to leave it at that size for the moment. We'll take a look at it later and see how it looks. But there's the video that's there. We have our call to action. Now let's go, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of formatting. And to format, we're going to come across and we're going to hit the More tag. It's going to open up the second bar here with the icons on it so that we can do some formatting. This is our header 1 tag, so we're going to come here and we're going to click on paragraph. We're going to select heading 1 and take our spacing back out. Okay. All right, so let's do the heading 2 tag. Next, we're going to do our heading 3 tag, and we're just going to go down and click. And having done that, we are pretty much set with that formatting. Let's maybe put in another heading 3 tag just to put it in there, and it makes it, you know, easier to read. That's what we're doing. We're just formatting the blog post. So we'll go here and we'll put in a heading 3. It's just that simple with a point and click. Now that you have that, start your blogging strategy, and we have this ready to go. Okay. Now we have our tags in. Let's see, how many do we have? We have 1. Let's see how many points we have to make sure that our blog has 5, or it may have 6. Okay. So we got 1, decide on your purpose. We got 2, use a self-hosted blog. We have 3, 4, and then here is 5, execute your blogging plan. Let's put a space between these 2 just to make sure that we don't have any formatting in there that's going to tie it all together. We'll put a heading 3 tag, and we should be good to go. Take that space back out. And we are good to go on the formatting for our header 1, 2, and 3 tag. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come here and we're going to do a little bit more formatting by adding some bullets. This will make your blog stand out a little bit, break up the content. By adding some bullet points. Let's make all of these lowercase. All right. And the last thing we will do is we will italicize our first sentence. At least as far as the keyword is concerned. And we'll just italicize that. We might want to bold our keyword once. And let's see if we have it here. So we'll bold it. And that should take care of all of the formatting. Let's just check our list to see if there were anything else that we needed. We've got our inbound link. We've got the video. We've got our center tags. We've got pretty much everything that we were going to put in it. The only other thing that we'll do now is we'll go out and we will create another backlink by using a podcast site to it. So with that, let's just save the draft. We're going to preview it. See if we need to make any adjustments once the blog is posted out there. So there's your formatting, makes it look a lot better. There's your call to action sitting right there where people can see it. There's your video. There are your bullets that break up the content. And everything is in order and in place. So the only thing I'm going to do now is record this and repurpose the content. If you like this blog post and it shows you how you can put all of this information together, I would appreciate it if you would leave a comment or even send a question, and we'll do our best to answer your question on getting your blog up and running. So now everything is done. Let's go back from this preview. And now we're going to publish the blog. With the blog published, we're going to go out and take a look at the blog. And here's our blog post. Let's click on the read more so you can see the full blog. And once again, there it is, but it's live on the internet. So there you have it. Thanks very much for watching the video.